Election Day 2024 has finally arrived. The candidates have spoken, the relentless advertisements will soon come to an end, and the stress of waiting to find out who will be the 47th President of the United States will soon begin. All that's left to do in the meantime is to vote. And that is exactly what Shippensburg University students set out to do. Transportation was set up on campus to ferry students to the polls. The shuttle stop featured signs decorated by student groups as well as information about the voting process. There was also a cheering squad for students who participated in the democratic process. With an election forecast predicting a tight race, young voters make all the difference. So it is important to look at what is driving them to go to the polls.
So what do you think is the biggest issue with this election season?
There's definitely a lot. I know that there's some controversial ones, but I definitely think that for one, because I'm a student, obviously, I want to see, the student debt plans and, forgiving those. So I think that's a big issue. And abortion, too, that's also a big issue.
I think definitely inflation for one, and then two, a lot of people's are at risk for their rights being taken away, and I think it's really important to vote for someone who really aligns with your morals.
I feel like the biggest issue is it's so divided and we just need to pick a side. I feel like we also have a lot of influence on the media, so just knowing which part of the media to trust and be educated about is important.
I think it's hate. A lot of people hate each other, whether they vote blue, whether they vote red. I've seen a lot of people hate each other for not voting. I feel like it's an issue with every election, but this year more so. I think I felt it the most this year.
Yeah, Project 2025 by Trump. I don't want to lose my rights.
For many, it was their first time voting.
Is this your first time voting?
Yes, it is.
Is this your first time voting?
Yes.
Is this your first time being eligible to vote?
No.
What drove you out this time as compared to last time?
I think it's really important this election year. A lot of things are at risk, like I stated before, and I think it's really important that the right candidate gets in office.
And is this your first time voting?
In a presidential election, yes, but overall, no.
Is this your first time voting?
This is my first time voting in a presidential election.
Okay. Is this your first time being eligible to vote?
No.
Why? What drove you out this time compared to last time?
It is the 2025 project.
Even if it was a consequential day for the country, that doesn't mean students are taking time away from their studies.
Did any of your classes get canceled today for this election?
No, mine did not.
No, none of my classes were canceled today. I had both my classes today.
No, none of my classes were canceled.
This has been Matthew Scalia with The Slate.